The administration's claims versus reality, Iran nuclear strikes. The discussion you've provided focuses on a stark contrast between claims made by the Trump administration regarding military strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities and subsequent intelligence assessments. The segment highlights how Donald Trump and his MAGA minions repeatedly used the word obliterated to describe the alleged outcome of the strikes on Iran's nuclear enrichment facilities. This strong language was pushed consistently from Saturday night, even as top military and intelligence officials indicated it was too early to assess the damage. The truth emerges: contradictory intelligence. However, as the week progressed, new information painted a very different picture. CNN reported that early U.S. intelligence assessments suggested the strikes did not destroy nuclear sites. The New York Times stated the strikes only set back Iran's nuclear program by a few months based on an initial classified intelligence assessment. This report also indicated that the strikes did not collapse their underground buildings. NBC News, citing the Defense Intelligence Agency, DA, concluded the airstrikes were not as effective as President Trump said. Crucially, much of Iran's enriched uranium stockpile was reportedly moved before the strikes, meaning little actual nuclear material was destroyed. White House defense and a pattern of misinformation. The White House response to these contradictory reports was to dismiss the intelligence assessment as flat-out wrong. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt attributed the leak to an anonymous, low-level loser in the intelligence community. The speaker in the clip points out the illogical nature of this defense. If the assessment was flat-out wrong, why was it top secret? And why would low-level losers have access to such classified information? This situation is presented as part of a consistent pattern. Trump makes a bold claim, facts and reality contradict it, and then his team attempts to twist themselves into knots to defend him. Previous examples: the forever ceasefire. An earlier, quick example of this pattern is given. Trump's announcement that he had brokered an unlimited, forever ceasefire between Iran and Israel. This claim dissolved within hours when fighting resumed overnight, leading to Trump's evident frustration when confronted with the undeniable reality. The real motives behind the strikes. The discussion also delves into the actual motivations for the strikes, contrasting them with Trump's narrative. While Trump claimed the strikes were necessary because Iran was on the brink of obtaining a nuclear weapon, a Washington Post report suggested a different story. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu's decision to strike Iran had been in the works for months, even years, before Trump's election. The attack was not primarily driven by new intelligence indicating an Iranian sprint for a nuclear weapon or an imminent